Hi there. I'm sitting here sort of thinking about the tricks that we play in our own heads. One of those tricks is whether or not we can believe that life is going to turn out the way that we want it to. What I mean by that is that when I first was growing up, I really believed that marriage was forever. I don't know about you guys, but when people got married, they'd stay together. But then when I was 8 years old, my parents ended up divorced. And my whole world changed and turned upside down. And then I didn't know if marriage and happiness was synonymous. As a matter of fact, what I saw it as was emptiness, loneliness, and not talking to one another. That's sort of what my parents did. My dad was a dentist, my mom's a teacher. And what their marriage turned out to be was a marriage that was really just a product to have children. They had 3 of us. And one of the things that came from that marriage was a belief that marriage does not equal an intimate, close, connected relationship. But then something magical occurred. After their divorce, they both married and found someone in their life that they really saw as the one. So now I'm confused whether or not the one, that there is someone out there that can have a relationship with you that has you feeling so wonderful and alive. Both of them actually found people like that. But I guarantee you something. If I had them right here, if they were sitting right here next to me, if they really were being honest with me, I think they'd probably tell you the best thing that happened to both of them was their divorce. But rather quickly, they'd also say, but I wish it didn't have to happen that way. I wish we found someone right away that we could feel loved by, important to, and the person that makes us feel the world's a great place and that your partner has your back. What I know is that every couple could have that. You see, my name is Stuart Fensterheim, and I'm the couples expert. And I have a practice in Scottsdale, and what I do every single day with couples is help them find that. And I also run a podcast called the Couples Expert Podcast. And in my podcast this week, I have a guest on who specializes in something called discernment counseling. What discernment counseling allows you to do is, as a couple, if you're struggling to figure out should you be together or not, it allows you to do that in a very clear way. Talk about the things that both of you might need that have you not questioning whether or not you should be together. Because there's nothing more painful to that. If you asked my parents, they would tell you, do anything possible to avoid getting divorced. I believe that very strongly. I believe I can help couples really not have to have that as an option. If that's where you're at, check out discernment counseling. It can help you figure out should you be together or not. And if you should, it'll show you a path to really truly have a relationship where you know you're with your best friend. And if you need to get divorced, if that's something, a decision that you've made or just you don't see any option for yourself, even with the information laid out in front of you, it can help the two of you separate in a way that's loving and caring, where your family can maybe see the future as having people in your life, as my parents did, that love you more than anything, and that your world will be a happy place. Take care now and stay connected. Bye-bye.